Hi guys, let's make a video of the new AWA, and AWA is short for the ArcoLinux Welcome App. The ArcoLinux Welcome App has a new update, and I would like to say a word on donation. Yes, we do need your money. Sounds strange, right? But it's the truth, right? It's the reality. We do need your money, so donations are welcome. We need to buy seed host and pay it monthly, etc., etc. But yesterday somebody invested time, and that's also appreciated, right? If you put in time to help the ISO to improve it and say this happens on my end, this happens on my end, and 3 hours later we're still talking and figuring it out, and then finally, right, you got a success feeling and you've booted into a, for example, Hyperland, Wayland, right? It's always NVIDIA, Wayland, and all the issues with it. But as I told the user yesterday, it is knowledge. That's all it takes. What package, what config, what setting, where. Okay, so please, if at some point in time you say, oh, these new ISOs are rubbish, well, come and assist us and tell us what we need to do, what to change where. And yesterday was actually very, how do you say that in English, productive, let's say it like that, right? It's very productive because we got a look into the other side somewhere, right? Somewhere in the world. I don't know exactly where in the world, but it doesn't matter, right? If your internet, if your network is not set up correctly and you get a partial information, the internet won't work, right? Even though you can ping and even though you can go to certain websites maybe, but if it's not fully, completely, the complete stack to go to the internet, then you have an issue, right? So, to warn users that basically it's not okay that the system, that the system is actually not ready to go for an installation online. This is the on the beach, in the mountain, no internet required, right? So that's never an issue. But if you go for advanced installation, it's up to you to manage your network at home. And then you go out to the internet service provider, you might be blocked there. Then you go out to the country and the country might block you. We hear that from India and from China, right? You need to figure out, how can I get past the blocks? Probably are forums for that, right? So you figure that out. And what we've done is added a nice message. Have a look at what happens if we enable the network. So everything is okay, right? On our machines, in my network, VirtualBox and Real Metal, the network is set up right. There is a DHCP, so Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, that provides all the data that needs to be known to the computer to get out. It's important, and it's also, well, not ArcoLinux related, right? It's networking. Your network needs to be functioning correctly. Now, if I quit this thing and the internet is down, the easiest way is this: enable networking. There is no networking anymore. I can change this. And if we use now this time Ctrl-Alt-T, so the terminal, and that's why I say AWA, right? AWA, yeah, QWERTY and stuff like that. Set, let's go. AWA. So ArcoLinux Welcome App, AWA. If you launch that thing, then it says no valid global IP found in etc resolv. That was the issue from yesterday, and because of it we improve things, right? So that's what I mean. You can invest money, thank you, we need it, but you can also invest time, and then we try to tell you, hey, there is no valid IP in etc resolv.conf. You can't go actually online. So nresolv is, if you take a look at our bash RC, ZSHRC or fish, right, you'll see that there's a lot of super important things. So if we type n and tap, yes, we have a lot of things that we edit with nano, hence the N. The ngrub is from us, right? And hosts and host name. So there are lots of things in here. So if you do the alias, then you see a lot of N's. And N's are the most important bits on your computer, right? If you don't know these, and I was thinking nerds should know it. No, but everybody should know it, right? This is yeah, this is the basis. This is what makes your computer work. And nresolv is one of those. And now you get at least a message. Hey, I can't translate. If you go online, you need to figure out where are the packages. The packages from Pacman are in the mirror list. In the mirror list are URLs for the world somewhere, right? And he can't translate it. He can't resolve a name into an IP. Done. You can't go right somewhere in the middle. Calamari says error 300 lines. He'll just arrow this thing because that's the mirror list. He goes over all these lines, and on each line he says, I can't resolve, I can't resolve, I can't resolve. Error, 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 and of course, Calamari says, let's stop. So this is the message, this is new, this thing is new. So you get the image, you see the pop-up, say, oh, something is wrong, right? And the easiest way is just do this. So if we do an nresolv again, this should be the number, right? There should be something in here. There should be a name server and there should be an IP. And that's what we've resolved yesterday, and that's why we've now an improvement in our app, right? So if you have the time and if you want to make ArcoLinux better, you have to sit together and talk and communicate, and then we can make things better. So that's the change, and the only thing to remember, if you do see the pop-up, is just switch. Say stop. And hopefully, but that's up to you, right? At this point in time, he's communicating all over your intranet, so your network at home. And if there is a router in there that's configured correctly, right? all the settings have to be correct. Then, and only then, you'll get a new IP address, and etc resolv is not empty, and then you can go along. So that's the message, and I've made several videos about etc resolv now, and as a result we have a pop-up warning, it's not okay. See what's happening. All right, cheers.